Hello and welcome to SK Live. I am your host Shanvi Sadana, and today we have with us India's champion in badminton, Shubhankar Dey.
Yeah,
How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm doing good. Yeah.
How is life treating you now in this COVID time?
It was a little bit hard last 6 months, but now it's quite well actually because we have started tournaments. So I just played Denmark Open and then I also played. I'm playing Germany Open for the next week. So it's going good. Now I'm in Vienna in Austria. So I'm training here. So yeah, it's quite good. All started the training and everything have started. So good feeling.
And you have 155, career wins. You have that with you. So, how, what's, how does that feel?
Yeah, I didn't really think about this number. I'm probably hearing it for the first time.
You do.
But yeah, I mean, it feels really great. I have played a lot of international tournaments and also won many. So in that case, yes, yeah, I'm feeling I'm quite confident, and I feel like there are a lot of challenges waiting for me. So I'm just preparing for them.
So, how do you manage your finances to play major tournaments across the world?
Yeah, financials. Basically, I used to play the European League tournament, a lot of league matches. I played for Denmark League. I played a lot of Danish matches, league matches. So I used to get the salary from there, and with that salary, I used to travel with the international circuit. And also, I'm in Indian Railway. I have a government job, and I got the salary for every month.
Which part of India? North, south, east,
No,
west?
it's the
What do you
central.
represent?
I'm the central railway player. Yeah.
Central Railway.
West,
Oh, nice.
yeah, central. Yeah, right.
Western
So
Central.
yeah, so my office is in Pune. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So, but luckily we don't have to go to the office. So it's like we get 30 days off for a year. So it is quite comfortable to play Europe.
330 days off
Yeah,
out of
60.
365.
Yeah, 65. So basically, if you are in Indian Railway, the top player in the Indian Railway team, I think only four players, the four top players, get this kind of opportunity to. So I'm Indian Railway a top men singles player, so I get the facility. Yeah. So I don't really go to the office and just playing the tournament, playing the matches for them, and I have to just put the logo and whatever when I'm winning the
So, are you happy
tournaments.
with the Indian Railways?
Yeah, I'm quite happy. I mean, yeah, that's a good thing. I mean, like I don't know really what kind of job and what kind of things I need to do in the office, but
Because why I'm
I've never
asking
been
you
to
that
office.
is, I'll I'll tell you why I'm asking you that is because I got an opportunity. I'm a basketball player, national level basketball player, and I
Okay.
got that opportunity 20 years back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it's like 2 decades back that I got that opportunity. And I just want to know, how does it feel to be a part of Indian Railway?
Yeah, I mean, it feels great, right? Like when you are playing at a very professional level and when you are representing any company, I think that is a really proud moment. And I really take this as an opportunity. Like Railway is also supporting me, and I'm also supporting whatever I can for them. So yeah, it feels great to play for Railway. That's for sure. But I really didn't go to the office or any work. I don't know what kind of work is really happens in there and stuff. So I'm really busy with my badminton training and everything. I have my own academy as well. I have two
Oh,
centers.
wow.
One I used to
Where do
go.
you have that academy?
It's in Navi Mumbai. Yeah. So I have
Okay.
collaborated with Navi Mumbai Sports Association. So I got four courts and all the facilities I can use. So under me, I think I have 60 kids already working and something I'm giving to the badminton. So I'm being really busy with these days and managing my own career also.
So, are you guys looking at the European exposures? The championships, and how are you doing that
For myself or for my students? What do you mean?
for yourself, for your students, for the country, everything?
So it's been already 5 years. I've been playing European League matches. I started because of, yes, of course, the financial support. I used to get the
Mhm.
salary, and with that salary, I used to play a lot of international matches. So, but then I also realized that the training is a little bit different, and I really adopted really well, and I started performing
Mhm.
really well, being in Europe. So, yeah, in that case, I was in Denmark for 3 years, and whenever I play, basically September to April, I always been in Europe, and I have a lot of contacts. I know a lot of clubs and have a lot of friends, so there are no issues for training and get the good facilities. I mean, they really help me, and I get the support.
But how are you coping up with that, with this COVID and all
Yeah.
this happening? How do you maintain?
So this COVID situation was totally different. Last 6 months, I was all quarantined at my place in Mumbai. I
Mm-hmm.
didn't do anything. I was doing nothing. I was just sitting at home and was not doing anything at all. So that COVID situation was really hard for me. I was not allowed to go out. Even the Mumbai situation is even more worse. So
Yeah.
luckily the tournament started Denmark Open, and I was also part of Thomas and Uber Cup. So I got a hope. Okay, fine, tournaments are starting, and the other cities like Bangalore, like Hyderabad, the academies opened up. So I went to Bangalore for 1 month. I was training there at Karnataka Badminton Association with Anup Sridhar, and then I just I played Denmark Open with only 1 month practice, so it was really hard for me. I was not able to. I couldn't perform really well.
There are a
Hello.
lot of firecrackers behind you. I guess Mumbai is already starting with Diwali season.
Shanivi, can you hear me? I can hear you now.
Yeah, I'm saying there
Yeah.
are a lot of firecrackers happening at your background. And Mumbai is already celebrating the onset of Diwali.
Yeah, I have no idea. I mean, yeah, I really wish that I would wish that I could have stayed in Mumbai and India, but yeah, I really missing Diwali, and also I'm a Bengali guy, so we celebrate a lot of Durga Puja and all this. So
Yeah, and today is also the onset of Durga.
yeah,
What is it
I
called?
think today is the first day or second day. I think. Yeah,
Yes,
yeah, but
Ashtami? No, Shishti, I think.
Shosti, Shosti, it's called
Shishti,
Shosti.
yes. Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's an
So,
auspicious day today.
I know, but yeah, but it's been already 8 or 9 years. I haven't seen Durga Puja. I was always out,
Oh my God. Why is
so
that?
because I was most of the time I was in Europe, so
Oh.
I couldn't
And where are
celebrate
you
that.
now?
I'm in Austria now, Vienna.
Where? Sorry.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, but your the video is stuck.
Yeah, sometimes the network issues, but I'm in Austria now. I'm in Vienna. Yeah,
Right now you're in Vienna. Oh wow.
yeah.
Brilliant. So tell me about your badminton days and what made you choose this game and how much do you enjoy this game?
Okay. Why I chose it was very easy because my elder sister and my elder brother used to play at a very good level, and therefore they said, okay, fine, I should also join badminton, and I joined badminton in that way. and I enjoy this game every day, every second. I remember when I was, 6 months away from badminton, it was really hard for me. Like I really realized, like I cannot live without it. Like, that was probably the first time in my life I am actually away from badminton for 6 months in this quarantine. So that made me feel really sad, and that made me feel like, okay, without badminton I don't know what to do. So yeah, I really enjoy this game. I love this game. I love competition. I love traveling, and if I'm very much blessed that I'm playing at this level, so that I can, you know, motivate a lot of other youngsters, and also traveling all the world, whole world, and this is kind of, yeah, what we always want. Yeah. So
How's the life in Vienna?
life here is quite uh, cool. I mean, they're chill life. Like after 6 or 7 is you will hardly get to see anything open. In this COVID situation, of course, it is a little bit this thing, but it's a little bit cold. The weather is really good. Sometimes it's really sunny, and sometimes it's really cold. So I really like Europe. I mean, I like to being here, but not for like very very long time. So 6 months is enough, and then I need to come back to India.
Yeah, yeah, and you've been there for a long time now.
Yeah, yeah, already. Yeah.
So tell us about how you know how you had that win over the legend Lin Dan
Lindan.
in
Yeah.
2018.
So
Tell
basically,
us about that.
Lindan was
Yeah.
always my idol. Like I grew up watching him, copying him. He was always my idol. So I always wanted to see him as a person. I got to see him like 5, 6 years back, but it was very lucky that I got the opportunity to play against him. And that time I was really fit, and I thought like, okay, this is the time. Maybe I should go for a
Are you
win,
saying you're
because
not fit now? I think
right
you're
now
very fit.
I'm a little bit struggling. I'm struggling to get back to my old shape, because 6 months quarantine in Mumbai, it was really hard for me, and I gained a lot of weight, of course. So I've been practicing only 1.5 months now. So I feel I'm still not 100% fit, but I'm trying my best to get my fitness level back.
That
So
must have been such an amazing feeling to, you know, play that match
yeah, that
against.
was that was really amazing. Like I remember, like I was not going for that tournament because I was playing so bad at that time. I thought like what to do, what I will perform in that tournament, and suddenly I went that tournament just because I wanted to play against Lindan in the third round. And when I beat him, it was like amazing moment for me. And I in the match, I decided like I will, if I win, then I will not celebrate anything. Like I will just go and shake his hand. So I just did. I didn't celebrate at all, and that was the respect and tribute I wanted to give him. And yeah, so it was amazing. The moment was really incredible.
Brilliant. I know I can feel that thought in your mind
Yeah.
right now. But what were the challenges that you faced as a child when you wanted to establish yourself, and what happened then?
Child, I mean, we were really a middle class family people, and it was a little bit difficult to continue badminton without any support, of course. But the moment I actually felt like, okay, I've been doing well, and I need to go out of Kolkata or Bengal, because the opportunity and infrastructure, the environment was not that international level and stuff. So when I wanted to go out, that time I faced a lot of problems because the financial thing. I had to pay a
Yeah.
lot of money to the academies, but luckily they supported me. The academy really supported me. They didn't take any money from
Which
me.
academy was that?
I was in Mumbai. I was in Mumbai, and then I changed a lot of academies. I was in Mumbai, and then I went to Bangalore for 2 years. Then I was in Malaysia for 1 month, 2 months. I kept changing actually, but
Okay.
I would say like really, my I grew up as an international player when I was in Bangalore. I had a coach, Tom John. He's an Indian, but he used to be the national coach of England. So
Mhm.
he really made me like international level, which I feel. So yeah,
He
that's
got
the.
that level of confidence and the level of practice in you.
Hmm.
He was the
Yeah,
one.
he was the one. I totally feel like he really did his job, and then suddenly it was a bounce. Like I started performing internationally really good uh, under him. Yeah. So
And do you have an academy of your own, or do you plan to make an academy of your own to teach children or students who would love to play badminton?
of course, 110% I want to do that. So I have already started this SDPA Shubhankar Academy, and we were looking for some investor and looking for some land in Mumbai or wherever. If we can get this opportunity, definitely we will do that, and 110% will do it. And that is my goal after I retired from badminton. And, I want to do something for badminton, and I have trained many places. I have the knowledge. I know what kind of training the kids really need, what kind of exposure, the planning, everything. So I would really need to help them, and which I feel like there are a lot of potential kids in my academy. Also, there are a lot of kids who is having a lot of potential, but just need to have the patience, and I will definitely work with that. Yeah.
Yeah, all the best to you for that. I hope and wish that you accomplish what you have thought about.
Yes. Yes. You need to
Yeah,
you need to come and visit in Mumbai Academy actually once you are there in Mumbai.
I will. Definitely, I will. How much importance do you give to rankings as your career best
I
was
I used
48?
to give a lot of credit to the ranking, but now I am not, because I thought a lot about it. Whenever I am thinking about the ranking too much, it is very difficult to perform. So I really not thinking about the ranking, just playing tournaments and then playing one by one matches, focusing on the training, just like that. And I feel I'm doing better when I'm not only focusing on the ranking.
Okay, and who is your, when you are out on the court, who is your worst opponent? I mean,
Worst
who do you,
opponent.
or the best opponent?
Okay, I can. There's nobody worst opponent like that, but I can
Worst
tell
are the
you
best.
some of.
You know what I mean? Uh, who do you like? Oh my God, this kind of.
I mean, I
I've
can just
got
tell
to
you like
play the
the.
best of my abilities.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
you know
mean,
what? That happens, right?
yeah, that happens. Yeah.
Yeah.
But Lindan was kind of player which I feel like he is a different kind of player, and he uses different mindset which I never actually felt like other players are using that. So Lindan was definitely one of them, and I have played many top players like also Christy Jonathan. I think we always played really tough matches, and in India, I would say um, I played against Shrikant. So I feel like it is kind of even we played many times. He won many times, but it was last couple of times it was very close matches. So I feel like he could be my worst opponent. Yeah.
That's right. So, what happened to the badminton league? Will it happen
Okay.
this year?
I'm not sure. I hope it happens, because this is the year. I think they should make it happen, because a lot of people will watch on on TV, because they will get the TV coverage and stuff. They can just choose one venue or something. We can all be quarantined and make a bubble, and then maybe we can just do something with this, but I'm not sure. We haven't got any, report of whether it is happening or not. So I hope it happens.
So, who, according to you, is the world's best badminton player
Best badminton player.
apart from you?
Okay, that's the right question.
Yeah.
Okay. I feel right now it's Kento Momota who is current world ranking world number one. I think he is quite. I mean, he's definitely good, better than others.
And would you like
I
to play
think
a
he is the
match with
best.
him? Single?
I would definitely would like to play the match against him.
And
I
what
got
would
to
you do?
I one
What
point
would
it
you
was
do?
what would I do?
What would you
I would
do?
just play my
What
best.
would you do
I would just play
to,
my best.
be on the court? And will it be the steps between the courts or your wrist of the racket?
No, no, nothing.
What
It's
you
just
gonna, or the toss or the shuttle?
it's just the normal playing. And I would just, if I play against him, I would just play my best, and I have nothing to lose. I know that I would play really good because whenever I played against a very good players, I've always performed really good because there is nothing to lose. A lot of little pressure, not many, so much pressure. So I like to play against the top players actually. So yeah, I mean, I would just play my best for sure.
So, do you also practice sports psychology? Like, do you go into sessions where you want to ease off your pressure of anything that can happen,
Yeah,
in a mind
I
of a
used to.
sports person, you
I
know?
used to go a lot,
Okay.
around like 2 3 years back. But
Okay.
then I feel like it's kind of thing like I have, as we are playing a lot of international, as we know, of course there are no stopping, no limits to know the knowledge and stuff. There's no limitation. Of course, you can learn a lot of things, but I feel like I can manage. I feel like I'm managing well. I mean, I'm not really struggling mentally. So I feel the circumstances in my life taught me a lot of mental strong this thing to how to
Stability.
yes
Stability to be
abilities.
balanced.
Yeah, I think I got to learn this already. Yeah, but
And you don't feel that pressure on your mind, not emotionally, psychologically, that players do, athletes feel that pressure. You know what I mean?
some players really need it in the pressure. They cracked sometimes, but if I'm talking about
Yeah.
myself, I like to take those challenges. I like to take the pressure. I like to play really good. I play really good in the pressure situation. So for me, I think it's a little reverse, but of course, I feel like when I'm really physically fit or 100%, my physical ability is really nice, good, and I'm really working hard. That also gave me a lot of mental, training.
Support.
Yeah,
And does your family support you in all of this?
yeah, they do. They do know. Yeah. Initially, when I was really kid, there was a little bit scared. Okay, what to do, how it will happen if I'm going out of the Kolkata and doing all alone.
Mm.
But once I made it, yeah, everything is okay. Now they are all supportive, and I speak to them a lot, so everything is normal.
All good in the hood.
All good. That's all happens.
Yeah, I know. So, which sports person inspires you the most?
Mm, I think it's not particular this thing. If I'm just okay,
Who inspires you the most? I mean, in any
who
field.
inspire me? I think.
inspires you, gives you strength, you know, when
Hmm.
you watch that person, it could be a man or a woman,
Of course. I would
anyone.
say like my eldest sister really inspired me.
Yeah.
But, because she was always there and she's still working so hard for herself and also taking care of me. And so she is such a big inspiration in my life. And if I'm
What
going
does
from
she do? What is your elder sister? What is,
She's
if you don't
she's a
mind
software
sharing?
engineer. She stays in Bangalore, and yeah, she's married and she's having kids. She's taking care of our house, the family, and also taking care of me. It's a big deal because I am most 40, 36
You
years old.
are
But
her
it's
younger brother?
not really a. Just a
Yeah.
second, sorry.
You
Hmm?
are her younger brother.
Yeah, I'm a younger brother. That is the
Yeah,
most problematic. No?
of course.
So she thinks like I'm still immature and stuff. But yeah, now she stopped saying that. It's been 1 year. She thinks like, okay, I grown up a little bit.
Oh, so cute. That is what family is all about, isn't
That
it?
is true. That's true. That's true.
So
So she
who
was
gives you the
really,
most strength?
yeah, she is definitely.
Your sister.
Yeah.
What's her name?
Her name is Momita Das.
Noida. What a cute name. All the
Hmm.
best to her, and all
Thank
the
you.
best to
Thank
her
you.
taking care of you
He's
also.
having a little kid also. He initially he started playing badminton, then he didn't like it. He said, "No, I don't want to play badminton. I will just go for studies." She's 9 years old.
Oh,
A
so
little
sweet.
cute boy. Yeah.
So, do you think age is a factor in playing badminton?
Yeah, of course it is. Of course it is.
Is
It
it?
is a like very active, playing uh, physical sports, and I think after 33, 34, I think it's very difficult to, continue. And if you get injured before that, then you need a lot of time to recover and stuff. So it's a physical sports, and definitely the age matters. Yeah.
Why do you think after 34, 35, it would be difficult? There could be some, extraordinary uh, bodies, actually.
Yeah, but that's very rare, right? Like after 34, 35, if you're now it's also depends with your game style a little bit. If you're physical game, like if you're running kind of game, or then it's very hard to maintain that fitness for like that after that age. And if you get
Why
injured,
do you say that? Is that a norm? Is that a preconceived notion in your mind, or is it the truth? Because I, being a sports person, I don't believe that age is a factor. You know,
okay.
is that a preconceived notion, or is it written on that
No,
little
no.
paper where you qualify for stuff?
No,
I'm
that's not
talking
like
to you heart
that.
to heart.
But
So,
okay, if I say like in basketball, as you are a
yeah.
basketball player, do you think like after 35 can a player
Of
become
course.
internationally?
I mean,
Can he?
the biggest example is Jordan. Huh?
Okay, okay,
The biggest example of basketball is Jordan,
yeah,
although he is from another nation and
yeah.
whatever.
But how
But
many
I
players?
don't think,
But how many
huh?
players can
It's
continue?
all right. No, at least one.
At least one.
One.
Exactly. So I'm not saying like it is not possible. I'm not saying it
Huh,
is not possible, but
exactly.
I'm saying it is rare. It is rare and it is very difficult to manage after 35, 36. As a
Why is
physical
that?
sports,
Why is that? Why is that after 35,
because
36?
suppose as a basketball player, it's a team event first of all, and a badminton which is coming on individual sports. There are a lot of young people who comes out who is super fit and who is really, after 35, 36, you cannot really build your physical fitness. You can only maintain that fitness. which you have already built for, your 27, 26, 28, something like that. You cannot really go pushing yourself harder and harder, then you will get injured for sure. For sure.
How old are you, may I ask?
I'm 27 now.
And I request you not to think like that,
Okay.
because you have a brilliant game.
Yeah.
You have a brilliant game,
Yeah.
and you shouldn't think like that, because India will lose a player if you think like that.
I'm
You
not
know,
thinking at all 36, 37. I'm thinking about this year. So let me just play this year. I will think about next year nonsense.
you know
I'm not
that's
thinking
what
about
I'm saying.
anything
That
what will happen. No, no.
you,
Luckily, touch wood that I didn't have a, severe injuries. That is the lucky
that's
thing.
good,
And I'm
and
just
hope
trying
to
to.
God that you don't.
Yeah, I mean, I really hope that I should not have. I'm taking care of my body and stuff like that. So
Yes.
let's see. I'm just taking one by one, step by step. I'm not thinking at all. Don't.
Yeah, you shouldn't put that number in your head, huh?
No, no. I'm just saying that it's been so realistic. Like, yeah, for an individual physical sport, yes, of course, it does matter a little bit. I feel. See, everybody's mentality is different. Of course, you will be thinking a little bit different way, but I'll be thinking a different way. As so, yeah. But I feel it's a bit.
I wish you the best,
But
in thinking differently, completely differently, and not letting that little number of age coming
yeah,
in your mind to play the
yeah.
brilliant sport of badminton that you do,
True.
you know.
True. I agree.
Yeah. And one to untold story that you would like to share with everybody in the audience, with us. Would you like to share something that you've never shared before?
There is nothing like I've never shared before. I think everybody knows my story quite well. I've told everything. So there's nothing like really untold thing. But yeah, I'm just, you know, uh,
Are you the naughty kinds?
I am a little bit naughty kinds. I think you can see my face and can tell a little bit also.
Yeah. So, do you have a naughty story that you've?
No, naughty stories are only keeping secrets. Let us go out. Then I can share with you personal things.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
What would you like to tell the audience before we leave?
I mean, to the audience, yes, everybody knows, like, you know, especially the young players or the sports person who have been really working hard, and this COVID situations had really taught us, like, what is the how to maintain the physical fitness and everything. So it was really hard for me. I think for other players as well, to be in quarantine for a lot of times, and just keep don't just lose any fitness and stuff. Just keep doing your workout, and just try to maintain the fitness. And once you start your tournament and everything, then maybe you can just do well. And for the young kids, it is very important because they're maybe not thinking, you know, they're getting bored at sitting at home and trying practicing and stuff like that. Especially my academy kids. My academy is still shut in Mumbai, so
Oh,
they've been doing the online training program every day, and I'm taking the online program for them. So
when do you
yeah,
expect it to open your
probably
academy?
probably 15th of November, maybe,
Okay,
maybe. Mm.
okay.
So, so just keep going on. Luckily, we're not having any tournaments nearby. So,
Mhm.
yeah, I hope everything goes well. And,
Goes well for everybody. Cross our fingers. And it was so lovely to talk to you. Such a pleasure to talk to you.
pleasure,
Thank you for
Nandini.
your time.
Thank you for having me. Really.
Thank you. Stay safe and all the best for your tournaments.
Thank you so much.
Work
Thanks.
hard and don't let that number
Don't let that go.
keep you
Never.
down.
Never.
Okay.
Okay.
Take
Thank
care.
you. Thank you.
Bye.